Hey y'all, I'm Tillio 1650, and this is Country Fried Videos. Hey, what's the dealio? This is Tillio. Thank y'all so much for coming back and joining me for another episode. I'm gonna change things up a little bit today. This time I'm doing things in a whole different map. If you have been following my Let's Play series, we've been playing on TU16 Hardcore Survival. And I started a brand new map when I started this channel so that y'all could see a Let's Play from the beginning. Now this one is actually the one I've been playing before that. I've talked a little bit about it. This is also a survival. I actually started this one on easy, and I worked my way up to hard after I've got all this nice diamond armor, enchanted armor, got all diamond tools. But I wanted to show you this map a little bit because I've been working on this for a couple months. Just kind of playing around just by myself. I've not really had anybody in here to play. But anyway, let's jump in. I'm going to show you a couple little things. This is my castle. This is where I really kind of just decided to call my place home. You can see I've decorated a little bit inside here. Got a skylight there to get nice natural light in. And I am playing on the fantasy texture pack. If you haven't tried that, I definitely highly recommend it. And it's got some great paintings. That's what you see here. These flags, those are all paintings. And you got the Ender Dragon up there. And of course, I guess that would be me. I'm the king. King Tillio. And I've separated out this castle. I've got several different things. This is my potion studio here. I've got the nether wart growing, and I got all kinds of different potions here. My brewing stands and infinite water source here. Got another portal right through here on that side. And of course, I went with the iron door there just to kind of make sure that the zombie pigmen weren't going to get out. While I'm here, I guess I can go ahead and show you this. This is actually something I'm quite proud of. This is my slime drop. I hope you can still hear me over top of all these noises. But simply, I've got a slime farm underneath the castle down around level 12. And I filter them all down to a little pit, and they come up this ladder, and they shoot across here, and they kind of just wait right here for me to come along and smash them. You notice I put my sword away, and I built this block up so I can kill them instead of just letting them drop and die. Now I can do it where they automatically fall, but if I flip that level right there, then I can just go crazy and kill them all. Let's kill all these slimes. And it's a great way to get slime balls as well as XP doing it like that. And I've even tried to build in a little sensor, though. Actually, if you can, I don't know if you can see it. There's a pressure plate right there, so when they bounce on that, it'll make a little noise there, kind of like a doorbell, so I know when they're here. And of course, this is where I craft all my tools. This is a blacksmith shop. I got the enchanting area right in here, surrounded by plenty of bookshelves. And got all my dogs here. This is Rufus 1, Rufus 2, Rufus 3, Rufus 4, and Rufus 5. You might be thinking this one's called Rufus 6, but no, that's Sally. And then Pikachu and Benji. Yeah, not really. I just made those up off the top of my head. I'm not really taking the time to name the dogs. In here, I've got my kitchen. I got all kinds of food, plenty of food. So if you ever want to jump on and join me in here, you don't have to worry about going hungry, that's for sure. My mom always told me, make sure you eat your victuals, son. And we even got plenty of pumpkin pie there for dessert. That's my favorite thing. I love pumpkin pie. Not just at Thanksgiving or at Christmas. And guess got all my animals out here. I'm going to run away from here because it's awfully hard to hear anything at all. Then I've got a pretty cool automatic potato farm here. You just flip that button, and there's water in those dispensers back there, so it'll just flood this area and bring all the potatoes right to me. Same thing with the carrots, and I've even got some wheat down here. Now the cactus, I've thought about maybe doing like an automatic cactus farm, but really I don't see the point. Don't really have a use for that much cactus, and I've got plenty of it in case I do need some. Yeah, as you can see, I have got my big palace up here I've been working on. That thing, I tell you guys, I have done every bit of this in survival, including flattening out all this area, and that took ages to build. Not even gonna lie, that just took forever. I've done this, of course, all by myself. Um, and I got my regular farm here if I decide I want to go ahead and do some manual labor. Plenty of pumpkins and wheat here. And I've actually been working. I know a lot of people don't really care about the statistics in the game or the stats, if you will. They say, well, if I'm worried about that, I'd be worried about playing, Call of Duty or something like that. But for those of you that are, I'm actually kind of proud. I've been playing on hard, and at least of my friends, I've got the top spot. That's traveling, traveling right there, and mining blocks. I'm in the top 5,000. Farming, I'm pretty close to being in the top 5,000. I'm still working on that. And then kills, I'm really close to getting the top 5,000 on that one as well. But I'm going to keep working away on that, and hopefully one of these days I'll get up there where I'm in the top 500 instead of the top 5,000. Anyway, I've got a wheat farm, a sugarcane farm right here. It does all my automatic sugarcane for me. And a really cool design here. I actually got this one from Overlooked ENT. That guy is just amazing with some of the stuff he does. And I know he doesn't come up with all of it. Sometimes he's getting ideas from other people. But he does a lot of really cool tutorials. So if you haven't seen him, Overlooked ENT, he's awesome. But I got two layers here. Of course, the top layer does shoot everything down here. Now, it's the glass blocks here, guys. The glass blocks is why you saw I had to go in here and pick up the remaining ones. Pretty sure it's something to do with the transparent blocks and the solid blocks. It doesn't come all the way out to the front. But not too much of a hassle to just run in there and get those few. And I kind of like the looks of the glass. Here, I'll show you. This is actually my own design here. I'm not going to say I invented it. I kind of took a couple different objectives from different builds and kind of came up with my own design from those. But yeah, that's a quick and easy way to. Of course, you still have to plant your own stuff. There's no way I've found yet to plant them, at least not in the Xbox version. But anyway, I'll do all that later. I just wanted to kind of show you real quick some highlights of this world. I have been working on villagers. This map's really awesome because going right down the center of the map is basically from north to south all the way is an abandoned mine shaft. I mean, they're everywhere. But there's only been one village, and I almost lost the villagers in it. It's right up against the edge of the map. So I've actually taken those villagers from there and spread them out to this area, which you can see. This is one of the villagers' houses here. Of course, while I'm looking for them, they're all going to be gone. You can hear them. You got kind of a villager spawn area up here. Wow, they're all hiding. Apparently they're camera shy, guys. Oh, there's a couple. They're back here hiding in the corner. Hello, you got any good trades? Not too good. Oh, wow, 10 emeralds for a diamond pickaxe. Yeah, I don't think so, buddy. These guys are kind of stingy in their trades. And the sun's getting ready to go down, so they should all be going back inside. And basically I got another the same type of building right over here, and again you can go up here, and I guess this is where they're all hiding at. And I'm not even gonna try to think of names for all these different guys. Snaggletooth, that's what I'm gonna call him, Snaggletooth. Alright guys, but yeah, I had to flatten out all this area. I actually kind of found as you can see from the mountains over here, I did build this in what they call the extreme hills biome. So I've actually found plenty of emeralds, but it did take ages for me to flatten it out, and you of course see where I've still left some of this up. And tried to create like a little dam right there. Might end up putting like something that kind of looks like a hydroelectric power plant. I don't know, guys. If you like this world, give me some ideas and suggestions of some stuff I can keep building on. I actually really like this world a lot. It's got a lot of potential. I've built this big palace right over here, but I've not had the time to decorate the inside of it very well yet. It's pretty much just a nice big dungeon. I tried to build a sword there, of course, ran out of room. This staircase is about the only decoration really that I have here. Working on a design here. You can see it's not quite finished. Uh-oh, and I do hear some zombies, so we're gonna have to watch out for those guys. Like I say, I have been playing this on hard since before I even started this palace. So it has been a long work in progress. But pretty much I've got every resource you can think of. I mean, I've got plenty of everything. Let's see how far I can get. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Whoa, look at that arm. What a throw. Thought I was going to land in the water right there, to be honest. I have done that a couple of times. If you've never done that, go ahead and throw an ender pearl in the water and see what happens. You sink straight to the bottom. It's not a whole lot of fun. And then right here I've got my mine, a little trapdoor there, working on a mushroom farm right here. And the lighting, been playing around with the lighting. I know it will spawn mushrooms because I've only planted these mushrooms. I'm not sure why that one's gone, but I've only placed these mushrooms in the gravel area, and you can see that they do spawn. But it seems like they should be spawning faster than they do. I'm not sure if it's just me, if I've got it a little too bright in here. I've actually tried making it darker, just thinking that it might be too bright, and it did not seem to help. But it did make it to where the googlies spawned in, or the demons. So I don't know that making it darker is going to really help out. So if you do know, please let me know in a comment down below, so I'll get a good idea of if I should make it darker, if the mushrooms will spawn faster or not. Did have plenty of mine tracks throughout this world because, like I say, there's just all kinds of abandoned mine shafts. I've never seen a world where there's that many abandoned mine shafts. I'm not really going to take the time to show you all of that in this video just because it goes on forever and I get lost in them real easily. But I will show you a couple things down here. I've found a skeleton spawner right over here, and I've used that to my advantage. So you can skeleton spawner up for on, down for off. This switch just controls a sticky piston up there to where you can stop the flow of the skeletons if you want. Of course, you can stand right here. The spawner is actually up in that area, so they just come out there and they'll get trapped in this little area, and I can stand right here and chop them all day long. I've also got a toggle button right here, so I can turn that on and it'll actually flood that area to where they die automatically. But then you don't get the XP, so it's kind of a trade-off there. But anyway, you can sit here and just chop them like crazy, get all the bones, arrows you want. And another machine here, this is again is by Overlooked TNT. I learned how to do this from his tutorial. I wouldn't say really learned. I basically just watched them and did it along with them. Because I could never figure this out, even after watching the video several times. But basically, you got to make sure that your inventory is completely empty of wheat seeds and bone meal. I don't have any bone meal. Let me grab some bone meal real quick. I'll show you how this works. Now I've got plenty of bones here. I'm gonna just turn that into some bone meal real quick. But it's I know he's not the only one to build it. I have seen some other tutorials, but his tutorial I think is probably the only one I was able to follow, because it is quite complicated. It has something to do with butt switches and and that sort of thing. So if I can remember how to do this right, it's actually been quite a while since I've been down here to mess with it. But I believe you can just stand here. All I'm going to do is just hold down my left trigger. I'm just holding it down, guys. I'm not even clicking. It's just doing it automatically for me. Okay, anyway, you get the point there, and then you just walk in here and you collect a bunch of wheat and wheat seeds, and you just keep this supplied with bone meal, and it'll just keep going and going. That way, while you're down here waiting for the skeletons to spawn, you can be productive and earn some wheat at the same time. So I'm going to kill all these guys real quick, and then we will carry on. I'm a big fan of these little traps. You know, I don't mind running around and killing the demons, but at the same time, it's kind of nice just to be able to get some revenge on a whole bunch of them all at once, and not have to worry about really fighting with them too much, or even trying to fight off more than one at a time, because they're all trapped behind there, and you can just kill them like crazy. Anyway, we're gonna go for a long ride. Whee! 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 I love riding this minecart. By the way, this does go from like the north end all the way to the south end, so perfect way to get the 500 meters on a roll, I think, is the achievement. Just take this little pillar out and it'll just keep going for all the way to the south end down there. So yeah, definitely if you want to play on this world, or if you just want to throw in some suggestions on something I can do, leave a comment down below, or send me a game request. Friend request. My gamer tag is Tillio1650. I always get that wrong for some reason, especially in these videos. I always mud it all up and call it a game request or something silly like that, and I know what it's called, I just can't ever think of it. Anyway, this is my end portal here. Found the end fortress, of course, and I've actually modified. After I beat the Ender Dragon, I come in here and filled up this whole world with water. Everything except for this little path and a couple little areas. And if you've not seen any tutorials on how to do this, there's plenty of them out there. I'm not going to give any one particular person credit for this. But I did not figure this out, guys. I did definitely watch several videos on how to do it. And this is, I think, probably the best way to get experience points. Let's see if I can just turn down the game audio for a second. That is so loud. That's the only problem with standing here and waiting for these guys to spawn, or when you go to kill them. It is just so loud. Now, I have seen some out there that are better than this. I've not quite done it exactly right. As you can see, some of these guys are dying when they fall. They're not supposed to, but they do. I'm not sure exactly where I went wrong with that. I think it's something about the level, but you're supposed to be able to flip this lever, and the center row, you can see, drops down like that, and they all fall to that level and they die. But it doesn't exactly work. So I think I've got it at the wrong level, but I'm going to just kill a few of these guys. You can show you, you can see when they do fall, they're landing, and it's a one hit kill. I actually don't even have to use the sword. You can see here, I can just punch them with my fists, and they will all just die with one hit, one hit, one hit, one hit. Oh, he was. Oh, I say one hit, and then there's this guy that just pops up out of nowhere. Sometimes they will spawn down here. It's not a foolproof system, but it is pretty close. So, great way to get a whole load of experience points and ender pearls at the same time. Just gotta unload a load of this stuff here. Alright. Now, pretty much the trick to this is you've got to build it out away from the land, I believe. And the whole point of getting them to spawn out there is flood the world with water or light. You can use either one or a combination of the two. You can see sometimes they do still spawn out here. It's not, I've not got it completely foolproof, but in order to do it in survival like I've done, it is very, very hard, and it does take a while. A lot of patience. But if you don't really care about it being in survival, I recommend go ahead and building that on creative, and then switching over. Of course, like I said, I built all of this, every bit of it in survival. Have never had this world in creative, which is why I'm able to work on the achievements. So anyway, guys, that's gonna about wrap it up for this episode. I just wanted to show you this world, let you get a nice look at it. If you want to jump in and play sometime, send me a request or give me some suggestions on stuff to build. I would love to do something like this on my TU16 survival map that I've been recording from the beginning, just so that y'all can see every bit of the work that's put into it, and hopefully I'll be able to get some friends in here to help me build something like this in my other map. And oh, looks like Johnny the Enderman's been up here. I think he wanted to go sailing on the ship here. But like I say, I like the fantasy pack for this, and I think it looks really good, and I've even embraced it with the flags that are in the same map. Oh, I guess there is a little bit more I haven't shown you. I guess we could go look at that real quick. We got enough time. I do try to keep these videos to a certain length so that you don't have a bunch of commercial interruptions and stuff like that. Oh, I've locked myself out. Let's see. And we'll aim it about here, I guess. Let's see where that goes. I'm not even gonna. Oh, I didn't go anywhere. I didn't think I threw that straight up, but looks like I did. Let's see where that lands. You saw that fence there. It's not just that gate's not just for looks. It does actually work. That's the close button. This is the open button here. And you can see it is a fully functioning gate. That took some time to work out there. And then I got some more villagers down here. I've actually got a pretty cool little tree farm here. I did watch a tutorial video on this, but basically you put a sapling in there and you spam it with bone meal until a tree grows. When the tree grows, it'll automatically get pushed over by that set of pistons and fill up this whole chamber, this whole room, actually. If I actually let it go too far, it'll push this wall out right here, which is not exactly what I wanted to do, but I actually don't even remember the guy's name that I watched that video on. It didn't seem like his account was real popular, and for some reason I just can't remember his name. I'll hopefully be able to find that, and if anybody's got any questions about that, then I'll find his account or that tutorial and let you know. But yeah, not really a whole lot to show you down here, guys. This was not a naturally occurring village. Like I say, this was all built by me. The actual village is right underneath the Z. On the Z coordinate there, you can see just a little brown patch. That was the only village in this entire world. It's way up there in the top edge, about just to the right of the middle. And yeah, so I had to move them from over there. That's why you see that bridge. That bridge is coming from their village over here to mine, and I've trapped them in here with mine carts. And actually, the ones over on the other side, I started all that from curing a couple of zombie villagers while I was trying to clear all this out and level it out. So all these guys came from their great grandfather was a zombie. So definitely worth trying to cure those guys. It's not too hard. Just a potion of weakness and a golden apple, and you can convert them back to regular villagers. And I guess one more little thing here. This is a snow generator. And once again, this is an overlooked ENT thing. I got it from him. But Frosty here gives me infinite snow, just as long as I want to sit here and mine it. And the way this works is it's got transparent blocks around them, a transparent block squishing them from this sticky piston. And yeah, you can just leave it like that, come in here and get snowballs anytime you want. Great. Oh, I just killed him. I don't believe that. Oh, Frosty, I'm so sorry. I killed poor Frosty. Look at my video. Well, I guess we've got to we'll dig a grave for him real quick. Oh, poor Frosty. I like Frosty. He was my buddy. He helped me design that. I don't even have the stuff to make a sign. Let's see, can I make it? No. I'll have to come back and put a grave marker there for him. But poor Mr. Frosty the Snowman died in my my first video on this world. Rest in peace, Frosty. Well, I hate to end this video on a sad note like that, but I have run out of time on this video. If you want to see more videos in this world of me building, just leave a comment down below. If not, I'm going to try to resume working on my new TU-16's Hardcore Survival. I'm trying to come up with a better name for that, so if you do have a name, please leave a comment in the description, or leave a comment in the section below. And I'll see y'all later.